Hey counselors, welcome to another video from Counselor Tips. In this video, I'm going to be covering an exercise I designed. Although nothing is new, it's just the way that I designed it that seems to really help people. I call it the roundtable exercise. And so I'm going to be showing you a lot of diagrams and information in this video to help you understand how I use this exercise with clients. I think if you put it together the way that you feel is congruent with you and are able to apply it with clients, that you will see tremendous outcome in clients being able to be more consistent with themselves and congruent based on their thoughts, their value system, which will help them make outstanding progress. So remember, even though I give ideas, make them personal to you. That way it's a tool that you use frequently with clients and can help clients make the progress that they need and want. During the roundtable exercise, this is something you can draw on your whiteboard in your office. You can have the client do it on a notepad of paper, and that way they can take it with them. If I use the whiteboard in my office, clients will oftentimes take a picture. That way they can take the exercise home with them and they can repeat the exercise and personalize it to themselves. So as you see on this diagram, I have a large circle drawn, which is the person's mind or the table. When I'm teaching clients, I teach them that their mind is like a boardroom. There are many, many voices going on in this boardroom of a mind of ours, and the people taking the seats in our mind at this round table have a lot of chatter. It's not necessarily true, and it's frequently not our own voice. So when I'm teaching this exercise to clients, they will draw heads around the table. So as you see, a few are here. And as they go, they can fill in the different thoughts that pass their mind. In the full exercise, as this diagram shows, a client has a lot of chatter in their mind. They're going to write down the thoughts that pass their mind. Examples would be, you're just not going to get it no matter what you do. You're dumb. Our whole family's future rides on your choices. You need to be perfect. You can't make mistakes. If you don't act the way I want, I'm going to withhold my love. And the list goes on and on. During this exercise, teach the clients to write down what they identify. You as a counselor will be able to identify so many more initially as the client is talking. That's why the whiteboard is a great place. So as soon as a client makes a statement, you can get up and write the statement on the board and ask the client, where did they learn that voice? If it is not a kind and playful voice, such as 8 years old or younger, then the client more than likely has adopted this voice from some trusted or respected figure in their life, and then they have adapted this voice to be self-harming or self-loathing, or the client participates in self-flagellation. That is, beating themselves over and over with rhetoric or language that is not supportive, that adds to them feeling low or depressive, that can make them feel overwhelmed or anxious, and that can keep a client basically stalled in making progress. This roundtable exercise is a great exercise to help clients weed out their authentic voice from those that they have adopted along the way and then adapted and are misusing, that is not driving success in their life. Once the client has been able to identify the different rhetoric or statements that they make to themselves and the people where these statements have originated, then the client can do the hard labor of eradicating these untrue statements that they've adopted. Teach the client ways they can replace these thoughts with new, healthy self-talk. Although it will take months of work for the client to replace these thoughts, and maybe even years to reinforce the new positive thoughts from their own self-talk, continue to check in with the client as time progresses in therapy to make sure they're still doing the roundtable exercise and working on eradicating the old negative thoughts that come from others and replacing them with positive self-talk as they move forward. If you like this video and have learned from it, consider sharing it with another counselor. If you want to continue to learn from counselor tips, consider subscribing to the channel. And hey, turn on the bell. That way you're alerted to new videos. I'm releasing at least one a week. See you soon.